Hello and welcome to Battlefield 1 news, and we're going to start with news from the They Shall Not Pass DLC. Its release dates have been officially announced. Originally the information came from EA in Spain, and as you can see it says the 14th de Marzo, which is the 14th of March for those of you with premium access and the 28th of March for those of you without premium. We've only seen 3 maps on the CTE, and what we're not seeing is Verdun Heights. However, you can see Verdun Heights in the new trailer available for They Shall Not Pass, which you can see at battlefield.com or on the Battlefield YouTube channel or on the Battlefield Facebook page. If you do have premium and took part in the premium mission that came with the winter update, then you should now have the 2 battle packs that were the reward. And talking of missions, that brings us on to the new Zodiac Mission, and that's Pisces. You need to get 5,000 in resupply score, and you get 20 per resupply, and you need to get 25 kills with the stationary weapons. So that's the heavy machine guns, the field guns and the AA guns. And you have to do this before 3 AM Pacific time on the 7th of March, so you've got about a week. Again, there is no way of tracking this mission, so those 25 kills with the stationary weapons are going to be a bit hard to keep a track of. Moving on to Battlefield 1 future DLCs, and we now have their names and some brief details about what they are going to contain. So the second DLC for Battlefield 1 is going to be called In the Name of the Tsar, and as the name suggests, it's going to involve the Russian army. Enter the war's biggest front with the Russian army and fight in snow-covered ravines and freezing archipelago in 4 new maps. And judging by the concept art we've seen for this DLC, these maps are probably going to involve a lot of snow, and snow maps are always good because they bring a different feel. So far the maps we've had in Battlefield 1 have all had a very similar feel, so snow and mountains could be a good change. The third DLC is going to be called Turning Tides. Participate in amphibious warfare of World War I and engage in the Daredevil Zeebrugge Rage and the Gallipoli Offensive and more. So the Gallipoli Offensive is going to include the Anzac troops, so those are the Australians and New Zealanders, so maybe we'll get some new uniforms for them. And we're also told that this is going to include a destroyer ship, and this may be another steerable behemoth. And the fourth and final DLC is called Apocalypse. Go over the top in the most infamous battles of World War I. Conquer bitterly contested ground with brutal tools and unique weapons. So from recent Battlefield games we've seen that the fourth and final DLC tends to have a twist on the actual game itself. In Battlefield 4 we got lots of futuristic weapons. So maybe in Battlefield 1 Apocalypse is going to have a few more unique and odd weapons thrown at it. And hopefully this is the trench warfare from World War I we've all been looking for, although it is coming quite late. And the final bit of news I want to cover is that Battlefield 1 is having an open trial this weekend. That means you get to play the game for free on Origin or on the Xbox between the 3rd of March and the 5th of March. Although it does say the 6th of March on one of these sheets. On the Xbox you seem to be able to play the full game for the entire weekend. On Origin you get to play a slightly cut down version of the game and you only get 10 hours of gameplay in total. But it's free, so if you want to try it out on Xbox or PC then you can do this weekend. Also happening at the moment is the EA Publisher Sale. This includes lots of games like Battlefront, Titanfall 2, FIFA. Pretty much everything on the EA site has a discount. Now the discounts vary depending on what country you're in, but at the moment Battlefield 1 is 50% off for me in the UK. The Deluxe Edition is also 50% off, the Ultimate Edition is 40% off, the Digital Deluxe Upgrade, if you only have the standard version, that's 50% off. The only thing I can't find on sale is the Premium Pass, that seems to be full price still. Titanfall 2 is 60% off, Battlefield 4 is 75% off, and that's 75% off the discounted price, so it's basically being given away at the moment. I believe these discounts are also available on console, but as I don't own a console I can't tell you, So if you are on console and the discounts are available there, please leave a comment down below so that everybody else knows. Right, so that's it, this episode of Battlefield 1 News. We've just got 2 weeks to wait for premium members for They Shall Not Pass. Unfortunately, it's 4 weeks for the rest of you. I apologise if the microphone has sounded a bit odd in this episode. It's because I've had to move its position. The reason for that is I've made a few desk setup changes, but I will do a video probably tomorrow which explains all of those. Anyway, thanks for watching.